Welcome back to WGN today. Now we have some really cool stories that got delayed because my miking system decided to do this.
It is Wednesday, everybody. You know what that means. WGN for Nintendo.
Now the reason it did this is because it started using the camera which you guys are currently watching on it's basically a camera that has a miking system inside of it, and it used that. Now this mic is going to be used. Now, for our first video happens to be coming on Nintendo Direct. Now, I'm not going to talk about any of the stories because, you know what, I made a separate video to that, so I'm skipping all those stories. You guys can check out fully what I said by clicking the link up on top of your screen, or even checking out the full entire video of Nintendo Direct on our channel. But let's move into the stories that got delayed. Now, Dylan's Rollings Western, The Last Ranger, had some real awful ratings from Nintendo Life. Now what they said is, compared to the first one that came out, this one doesn't look very good. It's not very fun as the first one, and I wish Nintendo basically would have stepped up their game a little bit. This is just basically the way it was, but also what they also had to mention is, compared to what's out there on the market right now, this also makes the game seem really horrible. But let's move into another game which is coming over to the eShop. This game has been on iOS, it's been on Android, it's been on Google's Play games, stuff like that, Windows 8, and it's coming over to the 3DS. It's Cut the Rope, everybody. Guys, Cut the Rope is coming to the 3DS, and basically it's going to be looking amazing. This trailer right here, guys, is basically an awesome trailer. We can see that basically what you can do is have a 3D vision of what the guy looks like, but on the touchscreen, it's the same classic game. This is pretty cool, guys, and I highly recommend picking it up. It's going to be for a pretty darn cheap price, I would imagine. Now, Nintendo's trying to kind of hinted at this in Nintendo Direct. We kind of sensed it in Nintendo Direct. They actually didn't officially launch it, say it, but they did say it before it. Basically, some Wii U channels are going to be shut down. The Nintendo channel is going to be shut down, and that's kind of a disappointment because a whole load of demos are there for the 3D, for the DS system. Several of the news channels going to be shut down. The Forecast channel, Everyone Votes channel, the Me Concert channel, and the Data Exchange channel, which is kind of a disappointment. Guys, these channels are shutting down, and I'm a little disappointed because some people still have a Wii system. So for our next story, it's kind of weird because this company I think would never ever do a pre-order, but apparently they do. This company happens to be called Newegg, the place where you go for computer components and stuff like that. This company is going to be doing a pre-order on Rayman Legends. If you go to them and put this code right here on the bottom of your guys' screen, you guys can get a discount of basically $10. This will make the game down to $39.99, which is an amazing saving through them. If you guys want to check this out, a link will be down in the description to go to their website with the code as well. Now let's move into some other news on the Wii U system. Now we have two which is kind of interesting. Now the first one of which I want to do is that South America is going to be bringing down some of their Wii costs. Now this is quite cool, guys, as it's going to make you guys save roughly about $100 on the Wii U system through them. The game console there is roughly about, let's say, the best way I can say it, it is around about $167 right now. Well, compared to what it used to be called, basically what it used to cost is $279, and this is for the deluxe model, so this is quite cool. Now if they still have these up and stuff, I will have a link down in the comment box, or in the description, where you guys can go to buy one of these or pre-order or get them sent to you, because that is amazing savings what they want. Now for our last store, which is kind of newer news, is that we have a exclusive little thing which you have to see right now. Basically, what this is showing us is that we have some titles that are coming out for the 3DS and the Wii U. And what's more interesting, Super Smash Bros. Is on there for fall. This is quite interesting, I find, because this is actually pretty exclusive, and we didn't actually think this would be coming out. Now, the question is this actually from Nintendo, or is this from someone playing a joke on us? Guys, you guys go to the description in the link. You can zoom it. Unfortunately, I'm trying to zoom it right now, but you guys can see that it's just getting very, very blurry. Let me take it back to the way it was. Unfortunately, guys, this is just really hard to see, and it's just one hell of a time. But one thing that is confusing on it is that titles that were confirmed for Nintendo Direct are actually not on the list. What I mean is that they're for either the right month, but they're not confirmed right in the month. Basically, they're saying May, but no date in May. We had confirmed, like for Wario's Game & Wario, for example, it was said to be coming out May 14th, if I'm correct. I'd have to double check on that, and it just says May. Guys, if you think this is real or not, write down in the comment box, and we'll feature some of your comments in our next video. Remember, before we actually do, check out the Nintendo recap video. all the news which was there is there. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of WGN, and we'll talk to you guys later for more news like this.